Well, good day to you. You join us on a pretty wet afternoon here. The clouds have opened and it is raining, a little bit wet and miserable. But that ought not to put us off. We are all indeed itching to go. Last few final checks and formalities are being gone through now. There is a very good crowd in, a boisterous crowd too, smashing atmosphere. And on a day like this, in this part of the world, there is nowhere you would rather be, with or without the rain. Well, Manchester, clearly one of the genuine footballing hubs in England. And here is the hallowed turf, which is Old Trafford. As you can see, we've already started here. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's come loose. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Manchester must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on a very difficult spell.
Tries lifting it over. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper sends it forward. Drinkwater. Cork.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Dashing forward at pace. Manchester have been mighty impressive in defence just recently. Well, that's where he wants it. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Giggs. Evra. Driving on, a real charge here. Throw it. It's a loose ball. And the counter is on. Cristiano Ronaldo. Turns and goes back. Peacock Farrell can pick that up. There is the half-time whistle. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Ball through needs to be good. Shapes to shoot! It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So we have our breakthrough.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Hoists it forward. Gets a good foot in there. Ball's out on the left now. And they've been caught out here. He's gone for it! Oh, just lacks a decent finish.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's played forward. Oh, good. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Giggs. Timely intervention.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Brady goes looking. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Raphael. Danger averted for now. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you. Manchester can settle it right here, right now. There is a relaxed air about it, not a real sense of urgency or anything remotely resembling that. The crowd, though expectant, they fully require of their team to get it done on the night.
Some wonderful scenes here. It is what we have come to know and love about Old Trafford, Manchester.
Manchester lining up with a look of total focus, their eyes fixed on the ultimate prize that lies well beyond these group stages.
Yeah, on a night when a point will suffice, they have to take to the field, Peter, with a mindset to win. Everything else will then take care of itself until the draw is made for the round of 16. They cannot allow a muddled mindset.
And we're underway. Back to the keeper and try something new. Keeper sends it forward. Çalhanoğlu, Caldara. Played in with accuracy. He's made sure that that won't get through. Manchester only needing a draw to go through as things stand. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Crosses, chance! Calabria has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Reina gets it upfield. Bonaventura. He's pinged one through. Tevez! They've managed to get it away. Neither side yet able to find the net. Ricardo Rodriguez. Drives it towards the front. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Has a hit! It's broken loose. Oh, he's had a goal! There's a goal!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Manchester take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Calabria goes looking. Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester got their goal at the end of the first half, and the score is 1-0. It's a brilliant interception. There's the whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Manchester leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Manchester just about have their noses in front. Evra. He's left his man. Can he get the shot away? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Caldara plays it forward. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Milan seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
He goes long.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Goes for it! Oh, that's a waste.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Ricardo Rodriguez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Oh, real danger here!
Milan are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Either side really getting hold of the ball. There are a few waiting for it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Carrick. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Manchester certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority.
And that will be the final act. Manchester have booked their berth in the knockout stage. What a prospect for them. A job really well done so far. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, this is what the team set out to do, no doubt, and it's the first significant mission out of the way. I think having seen the performances so far, and with the momentum they've amassed, I quite fancy them to do well in the next phase too, you know.
Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. We should be up and away in a few moments with our coverage, what I'm sure will be a fascinating game. There is an added sense of drama provided by the elements, actually. The rain has once more decided to appear at this most inopportune of moments, and it is heavy rain. It does not dampen the atmosphere. The turnout here is good, the noise is very good. It remains colourful, but it could be a problem for the players, because the pitch might very quickly turn heavy. We'll see as it all plays out over the next couple of hours here. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Chilwell has come steaming up from the back for this. Manchester are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Tevez. Rooney. Gets on the... and the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
Manchester were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Now it's Vardy, and it's Albrighton. Battles to win it back.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
In with the challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Forward it goes. Tielemans did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Gets it back. Rooney. Nicely measured pass. And a shot! It's in! There is the breakthrough!
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Tielemans looking to get on the end of this. Knocks it away. Plays it out to the flank. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. He's left his man. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Manchester come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. A
We are already promptly back underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Chilwell, Albrighton, loses his balance and loses the ball. Manchester are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Shoots!
Albrighton. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Albrighton. Played out to the right. Gray. Out for a throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Gray plays it in.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Beckham. There's going to be another change here. It's going to be a double change then. Johnny Evans is there and he can get that clear. Turns and goes back. He's there to he's had a go! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Perez. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Ricardo Pereira.
Leicester are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Hoists it high. Ball through needs to be good here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Jakupovic gets it upfield. Manchester need to hold on for a few more moments. It's a loose ball. He's had a shot! No mistake! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. mission accomplished.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
And that's a throw.
And that will be the final act.
Manchester come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Well, here is a ground that requires no formal introduction. One of the truly iconic venues of our sport. The place where dreams are made. It is, of course, Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Ferdinand. Carrick. Manchester, clearly one of the informed teams in the league.
A waste. Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Forshaw. Quarter of an hour played. It is deadlocked. Manchester are in superb form defensively. 5 consecutive clean sheets.
a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away. Valencia, out to the right. Played in deep. He's gone for it! He's scored!
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester, it's all first blood here.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Pablo Hernandez, his first half goal in his last appearance, rounded off his side's comeback. Carrick. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. That'll be a throw-in. Click. Berardi has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Valencia. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Ayling goes looking. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's going long. Keeper's ball. The referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Manchester leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Manchester going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Gets away from his opponent, gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Manchester can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Evra. Bamford. Leeds coming into this game on the back of a really good result, and their boss must take an awful lot of credit for that.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked the system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality, and he really goes for it.
He gets past his man, shoots!
Manchester are making a change now. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Cliff. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Good idea, just poorly executed. Danger averted for now. Massive leap! This could surely this time! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's got through, and Rooney! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Well read, he sorted that out. And he heaves it forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. Looks to dink one in. He's got through. Questions were asked. Goes for goal! They scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Rooney! Pablo Hernandez. And that will be the final act. Manchester did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim. And good afternoon all. Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ibe. That intervention was very necessary. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Solanke, and Solanke! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Knocks it away. Cristiano Ronaldo brings it forward. Begovic gets it away. Manchester have it back and they can go again. Manchester were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Cleared away.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Now can he finish? Has a pop! It's bounced out! There it is! There is the breakthrough! Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Manchester draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And here's Wilson. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Beckham. Ake gets it back. Clears it out of harm's way. Finds himself eased off the ball. Has gone out. Ferdinand. And the weighted pass. Brooks. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticky. No one's afraid to have a go.
Manchester come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're off again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Manchester are in superb form defensively, 5 consecutive clean sheets. Cleared without complication. Battles to win it back. Rafael. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Cook goes looking. Gosling. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Beckham. He spotted the run and played him through. Got a size of... Has a pop! Ake. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Berbatov. This could... He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose! Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Forward it goes. Defenders on the back foot. Gets on the end of it. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
Manchester could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
And now they can launch a counter. Pumps it into the area. And that will be the final act. Manchester come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Well, here is a ground that requires no formal introduction. One of the truly iconic venues of our sport. The place where dreams are made. It is, of course, Old Trafford, Manchester. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
There's the whistle. Rooney. Big chance! He scored! The ideal start! That was a given. It always was.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Manchester go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger.
Genk have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Plays it out to the wing. He's gone for it! In he goes again! He has done it! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
And it's got through. throw. Nani. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. What an adventurous run from a defender. Oh, really good feet from him. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Gets into some space. Now surely! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Manchester head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So it's back to business. Going for goal! Straight at the keeper.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Plays it over to the other flank. That's great strength on the ball. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the flank. One way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Tries to get it forward quickly. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's going to be a booking. Vidic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rooney! Attempt, but not quite good enough. Well, there's going to be another change here.
Manchester showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And a shot! It's broken loose! And he's it's one! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Manchester. And that's it. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Manchester leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.